Hey everyone, and welcome back to Investing Guide. In this video, we're going to be talking about why Raoul Pal's views on cryptocurrency and his opinions on where the cryptocurrency market is headed. In fact, if what he says is correct, Cardano could wind up reaching 100 times its present value. Stick around until the end so you don't miss out on his analysis of the cryptocurrency like Ada and Cardano. Before we start, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any new updates from the world of investing. Alright, now let's take a look at the current state of the cryptocurrency market. Well, the crypto market as a whole has been going down, with many major cryptocurrencies showing a downward trend. Cardano ADA has been going on a downward trend too for the past week, currently hovering around the $1.20 mark. This means that Cardano is sitting as the 6th largest coin in terms of market cap at the time of this recording. Cardano has been on a downward trend since hitting an all-time high of $3 back in September 2021. Needless to say, this trend may lead to critics of the company claiming that the coin is past its prime and has been overtaken by competitors. However, Cardano has many enthusiastic supporters who believe in it and are willing to wait for the cryptocurrency to realize its potential. Certainly, Cardano's downward trend is no worse than many other leading crypto coins, which suggests that Cardano's supporters may not be too far off the mark in believing that the Cardano platform has what it takes to reach the top in the famously volatile and cutthroat cryptocurrency world. Alright, now let's take a look at Raoul Pal's assessment of the cryptocurrency industry and what he believes is in store for the currency in the coming years. If you are new to the world of investing, you may be wondering who this guy is and why his opinion on cryptocurrencies matter. Raoul Pal is a respected member of the financial industry and is well known as a global macro investor and the CEO and co-founder of a financial media company known as the Real Vision Group. Before this, he had a notable career as a hedge fund manager where he co-managed Goldman Sachs hedge fund sales businesses in London, dealing with equities and equities derivatives in Europe. He was also a co-manager of the GLG Global Macro Hedge Fund in London. All that is behind him, however. He retired from managing client money at the age of 36. He relocated to the Cayman Islands, where he manages Real Vision and produces articles for the Global Macro Investor, a highly respected research service that offers its services to hedge funds and elite investors. So this guy obviously has a great deal of knowledge and insight into the asset classes that will be of interest to international investors who are looking to maximize returns on their money while also safeguarding against risky investments. In that context, his views on cryptocurrency and Cardano are very interesting. So what does Pal have to say about the cryptocurrency industry? Well, he's really shocked the industry and the world by stating that he believes there is a reasonable chance that the crypto market will grow by 100 times by the end of the decade. Now, the total market capitalization of the cryptocurrency market is currently $2.2 trillion. So if Pal is right, that could mean that this would increase to $250 trillion by 2030, and this in turn would mean that investors who own Cardano ADA could see their value increase by an astonishing 100 times in less than 10 years. Needless to say, that would mean that those holding ADA and other crypto coins would now be able to realize a stunning return on their investments. Pal made his projection based on current benchmarks for other asset classes and markets, such as bonds, equities, and real estate. He said, "If I look at the total derivatives market, it's $1 quadrillion. I think there's a reasonable chance of this being a $250 trillion asset class, which is 100 times from here, which would be the largest growth of any asset class in all of history in the shortest period of time." He added, "That will pretty much dovetail in with the idea that 3.5 billion people are using it. That's just extrapolating the gross numbers of the network. So if there are 3.5 billion users in 2030, the market cap's going to be something like $250 trillion. Could he be right? Could cryptocurrencies like Cardano really surge to heights like this? Well, cryptocurrency is a famously volatile industry, and there's no way to know for real. There have been many surges up and down in the crypto market, and irrespective of where you believe the market's headed, you have to be prepared for considerable volatility. In fact, the cryptocurrency market is trending sharply downward at this time, so it's safe to say that we can't expect a steady upward performance. But for investors who are willing to take a short-term hit, is it realistic to expect great long-term growth? Raoul Pal is definitely an expert, and it is unlikely that he's wrong. Even though it remains to be seen if the tech global market cap of cryptocurrency actually reaches the highs that he predicts. In fact, the recent downturn may have caught Pal off guard, as he predicted that the crypto market's bull run would last until the middle of 2022, on the back of a heavy institutional investment in the first quarter. He also believed that Bitcoin would have a good start to the year. He said, "We haven't seen a blow off top with record participation. We have seen speculation of some size in NFTs, but that is mainly people who already have Ethereum and have profits to burn. Meaningful institutional adoption is underway, along with exponential new use cases, plus a rising realization of the importance of Web 3.0 by artists, musicians, and brands. Some sort of tipping point has been reached, and I think it accelerates later this month and well into next year. 2022 is the year I think the big herd arrives." Of course, it is impossible to predict with certainty what is going to happen in the uncertain crypto market, and even some of Pal's stature can't be expected to be 100% right. The recent downward trend suggests that even the experts may occasionally get it wrong. On the other hand, most crypto investors accept that volatility is a part of the game. Thus, despite the present volatility, Pal and other analysis may well believe that crypto coins will rally and eventually reach their projected growth. As crypto investors know, the sharp bumps and dips are all just a part of the ride. To be fair, the current market turbulence comes after the December meeting of a US Federal Reserve, in which the possibility of hiking interest rates was hinted at. The news sent shockwaves through the US equities market and the Nasdaq Composite Index, which is noted for its strong correlation with Bitcoin, and that lost 3.34% of its value. However, in a series of tweets, Raoul Pal explained why sentiments towards crypto coins may turn bearish. "I do think crimped excess disposable income due to inflation is partly to blame," he said, on the downward trend. He also tweeted about how investors can cope with fluctuating fortunes. "Many are scarred by past cycles when this point in the halving cycle produced a top. But past damages to your psyche can also cause you to be excessively cautious." Pal seemed to be suggesting that investors must be prepared for wild price fluctuations and not become too despondent when the market goes down. Ultimately, investors should focus on long-term results. In the end, only those who are able to take the shocks posed by fluctuating prices will be able to enjoy their full potential rewards. As a highly successful fund manager, Raoul Pal's views are certainly worth listening to. In fact, he's predicted that Cardano will be among the cryptocurrencies that will see explosive growth. He said, "I could be wrong, but I'm not betting the entire ranch on it, but that's how I think it plays out. And if I am right about the network's adoption, then these other layer 1s like Solana, Terra, Avalanche, Cardano, and some others are going to be super explosive. Layer 1 blockchains like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano solve the issue of scalability, or the number of transactions that can be performed in a second on the platform. And they do this by improving the base protocol to make sure the entire system is more scalable. Unlike many other altcoins, Cardano has this key innovation, which helps it to maintain its scalability." While most of the top cryptocurrencies have the advantage of the Layer 1 technology, Cardano has been doing quite well in comparison to Bitcoin and Ethereum, which have lost a larger percentage of their price. This suggests that despite market worries about the interest hike in the US, which has led to a drop in cryptocurrency price, Cardano still enjoys the confidence of many investors, and with Cardano focusing on the bigger picture, it could well play an important role in fulfilling Pal's prediction. That's it for today's video. While you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. See you there.